It is time to go live tonight. We just sprinted to hit our fourth coaster in one night.
Your fourth coaster in one night.
Your fourth coaster in one night.
I didn't ride corkscrew.
Oh, you're right. You didn't ride corkscrew. I rode corkscrew. Because I'm not a wimp. Anyway, nobody's here yet. People will start showing up maybe eventually. I actually told people 8:30 to 9 o'clock. So I'm sure nobody's expecting it quite yet. So we got off that ride real fast. But let's actually check what things are like. Hey, there's someone. How you guys doing? They have everything set up here now for Frontier Festival, which is pretty cool. We're just kind of walking around. We're going to go up to the front of the park in a little bit here. And whoa, there's 9 people all of a sudden. Hello. Hey guys, how y'all doing? Hey Connor, hey Scott. There goes Maverick. Did you hear him? Said, like your talent shirt.
Oh, I didn't
talent shirt.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna walk back as close to Steel Vengeance as they'll let me. I'm sure that early in the night they'll let me get real close to it. Probably all the way back into the lockers if I want to. Hey, there's 17 people now all of a sudden. Yo, hey Expedition Electric. If you have the time, can you go to Surf Bar in Breakers and see if Betty is working there this year? I know Betty's been, I love Betty. I know Betty's been at Sawmill Creek. But, I mean, yeah, we'll go back and see if she's back there. We'll be planning to go out on the, out to the beach anyway. As soon as we're done, perusing the park just a little bit here at end of night. Steel Vengeance. Let's see if we can catch a classic fall on Steel Vengeance. Oh. Hey, Bobby. That's right, I'm Daddy. Looks like they've emptied it. Oh, no, it's not. There are people on it. Woo! All right. We're not going to hang around here for too long. Just, there it goes again. I still have not yet gotten a ride on Steel Vengeance. It's kind of sad, isn't it?
Ridden Steel Vengeance yet
Nope,
this season?
not yet.
Really?
I have not had very good luck with riding things yet.
I've ridden everything in the park now.
You've been here on some real low weight nights though.
Yeah, but I mean, like, just in the times that I have visited, I've ridden everything at this point.
Yeah.
So, including Iron Dragon and now Gemini, so.
Has the top hat been blown, or is another channel rickrolling us? No, the top hat has not been blown. I'm assuming you're talking about Top Thrill. It has not been blown. I think it's ridiculous that people are saying stuff like that. They're saying like, oh yeah, you're gonna get to the top of Top Thrill Dragster and you're gonna go upside down. Watch now, I'm gonna be proven wrong on that, but I really doubt it. As a matter of fact, there's the top hat right here. Yeah, nothing has changed. They have not changed anything. It is the same today as it was yesterday and as it was a year ago. Now everything else is different, obviously, but as a matter of fact, at the top of Corkscrew, I saw down below, right next to where the station is, there's this like large pad with some additional pyres coming out of it. And then of course you have your 3 large, spikes, or where the spike will be supported by, right there also. So you can see that all on Corkscrew. So if you go to the top of Corkscrew, definitely check that out. I also have Given here with me. Say hi, Given. Okay, you talk to them.
Hi guys, the Not Your Normal Guy mascot is here. Oh boy. No, you're not your normal guy. This is my live stream now. Bye. I'm here at Cedar Point, and there ain't nobody here because the park is closed. But I was gonna say something and I forget what it was. I don't know. I'm a little toasty. I can't talk about that. I'm not allowed to talk about that, so I'm not gonna talk about it. Yeah, I'm the mascot, but me, but when I say me, is a little toasty, just a little. So it feels great. Really excited that the season is here and stuff. Anyway, nobody wants to watch for me. You're all here for this guy, not your average Joe.
I think that's very not true. But you do need to give it to me, and you need to go sit on this horse.
Okay, I will. I'm gonna go sit on the horse.
That's very seductive looking. All right, let's go. Life with stress, what do you think those footers are for? I'd like to hear down in the comments. I definitely think I know what they're doing, kind of ish. But obviously I don't really know. So if you guys want to say anything down in the comments, I would, let me hear it. I'm not mad about any of that. Yes, that is the most not G-rated thing you will see on this channel. What Given was just doing. Engine company number 3. Is it?
Yeah.
Nice. So Snake River Expedition is going to be opening. I'm hoping.
Something cool. The Snake River Expedition.
Isn't that? Sorry, Snake River Falls. Sorry.
Light bulb right here.
Yes.
I replaced that.
You replaced that?
I replaced that light bulb, and there's one down there that I replaced last night too.
Given works here, and he has worked here for many years actually. He used to work all the way up there and scare people when they had to go fall. All right, guys, I've had a headache all day long.
It's because I'm here.
No, this allergy season is kicking my butt. So I've really had some difficulty today, and I'm just not feeling that great. So we did several rides tonight, but only within. Yeah, and then I did Corkscrew too. That doesn't work very well. But I'm gonna try to get to as many of your comments down below, or comments in the live chat, obviously, as I possibly can. But I can't read all of them. So if you want me to really make a point of talking about your topic, I'd love to. I'd love to hearing what you guys have to say, and I love talking to you guys via this channel. But send me a super chat, and I'll make sure to hit the one that you send.
Send me a super chat because I'm the mascot, so pay him.
For him.
For me.
You can do that too. I'll buy him a drink.
Pay me too, because I also have a channel.
Or you can do that. You can always do that. Go become. Wait, don't you have channel memberships on now?
No, but I do have a buy me a coffee.
Or
And
go
I've
and buy me
made-
a coffee
I've made
for
like
him.
$50 off of that, which has been really cool. So
All right, let's see. We did not ride Wild Mouse tonight. I have ridden Wild Mouse multiple times. Yeah, that's fine. I have ridden Wild Mouse multiple times now. With my daughter, it was pretty intense, and probably too intense for her. She's 8 years old. I've definitely heard of 8-year-olds that love that, but for her, it wasn't such a big deal. Sorry, guys. ADD moment here. Look at this cute alpaca. I think you're an alpaca. Are you an alpaca? I'm not quite sure, but you're so cute. Hi, you have like an afro. Actually, no, you have like a mohawk. I love it. Makes me so happy. Given went to the restroom over here anyway, so we might as well stop and look at these cute animals. I love them. Hi, Flint, Michigan Gaming. Mango Concrete, we did ride Raptor tonight, yes. I'm not sure which one of these is Churro. Obviously one of these is Churro. Someone has mentioned Churro every time I've seen them, but I don't remember which one is Churro. Hi, cutie. Hi. Are you my friend? Will you be my friend? I need more friends. Hi. Oh, never mind. Rejected, just like all the people I've dated.
first thing I hear when I come out of the restroom.
Churro's the light one? Okay, he's the one that was sitting back there then. Not the one that I was petting, I think. If I understand what you mean.
That's new.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Professor Delbert's Frontier Fling has something new out here. And now they have the sign up just for Professor Delbert's
Yeah.
Feinstein's Frontier Fling. Alright, let's see. What's my favorite ride at Cedar Point? I think for me, favorite ride at Cedar Point is that thing right there. I like Millennium Force. It's one of my favorites. But I'm also a child of the 90s and 2000s. So because of that, I think I have a sweet spot for it. Let's chain you up.
All right, let's go.
Goodbye.
Oh no.
Angry Browns fan, I would like to take some old time photos this year. I think that would be really fun. I also love this. I always think that thing's really cool. Not that thing. That thing. Oh no. Hey, you guys still there? He hit the lock button. Are you kidding me? What an amateur. Here you go.
Oops.
What are you doing?
I'm talking to your fans.
Are you?
Yeah. Would you ever take a trip to Michigan's Adventure?
I would love to take a trip to Michigan's Adventure.
I'll go with you because I've never been there.
I will not become a Michigan Adventure influencer.
Oh, apparently Wild Mouse was closed today, according to this comment.
It very likely would have been.
I haven't seen it run, but I mean, to be fair,
I've only been here for 2 hours. I came here right after work today.
I
So,
just came here because I feel like it.
Yeah. So I have no idea what all has been closed and all that.
So what do you guys think of a collab between me and Trent, where I do a video, or like we do a video. I mean, obviously we're both gonna be doing a video, but where I only speak German for the day, and he has to figure out what I'm saying, and we do like punishments if you get it wrong, something like that. So I feel like that'd be fun.
I like it.
Spricht hier jemand Deutsch? Ich spreche Deutsch. Ich habe 7 Jahre zwischen Hochschule und Universität studiert und ich kann mir gut auf die deutsche Sprache eine Gesprächsführerin werden. Und es gefällt mir, dass wir in Video kollaborieren. Are you coming to the Frontier Festival?
I am. I don't know if I'm coming to the media day event or not. I haven't gotten any emails yet, so we'll see. We are actually down in the comments or on other videos or things like that. Leave me ideas. Honestly, on here it's a little bit harder because I don't see everything. But on other videos, leave me ideas about what kinds of collab stuff we could do, because I'm not just planning on collabing with Given. We're planning on doing some challenges with Ghoster Coasters, with Along for the Ride, some different just fun ideas, you know, maybe scavenger hunts, things that'll get us going different places and doing different things at different times than we normally would be doing, just to kind of shake things up and help you guys to see more of the park in kind of a different light. So let me know if you guys have creative, fun ideas of things that we could do in that manner. That would only be good if he could also speak a language that you did not know. Well,
What do you mean?
I certainly do not know German. So, yo, what's up, Bean Man? Hey. Idea, spend a day at the park without riding any rides.
That would be so hard.
No, it wouldn't. I could easily do that.
I couldn't.
So many shows, fun things to do here. The beach, I could easily spend an entire day and not even, I could not even come into the park and have fun. I could spend time on the beach.
Just on the
I could
boardwalk?
walk around, go all the way over. So if you guys don't know, not quite right over there, but over on that side of the park, over by the other side of Valraven, there's an entire boardwalk with a couple different restaurants. Obviously people love, what's the barbecue place? I don't really like
Backbeat?
it. No, the other one, the one outside.
Oh, Famous Dave's?
Famous Dave's, yeah, there's Famous Dave's. There's also the Marina restaurant. There's so many things that you could do. I could bring my dog, we could go for walks, we could hang out on the beach, we could have a blast. Like, honestly, there's nothing that I would hate about a day just spent here doing whatever the hell I wanted to do. But even then, you know, just being in here and going to see shows, that's another thing I could easily do. I would love that. Did y'all see someone got married on Millennium? I did not. No. Spend all day in the kids area at KI. All right, let's talk about that. I'm not gonna spend all day in any kids area by myself. With my daughter, I'd be fine with that. And I've done a couple videos of just like kids stuff here at Cedar Point or at Kings Island. But no, that's creepy. I'm a 36-year-old ass man. I'm not gonna spend time in just kids areas.
You guys vlogging?
Yeah, live stream.
What's your channel?
Not Your Normal Guy.
Oh, okay. Second day at Cedar Point today.
All right, we are on our way to go up to the celebration stage. Oh my word. Okay. So they've added the trussing. This tells me that they're going to be doing some sort of cool acrobatics this year also, which I think I've heard is an option, but I wasn't quite sure what was going to happen. I'm excited that they're adding this kind of stuff into it now because years ago, with the Luminosity show, they did a lot of that. So that's really cool. I am very excited about this. Also, Come See About Me is opening in the Jack Aldrich Theater on May 27th. Oh, and so is Dog Days of Summer. Snoopy's Dog Days of Summer. Oh, that's just a Snoopy show. That's not like the Snoopy show with live people in it. It's a cool stage too. I like it. What do you think, Given? I know you're such a shows guy.
I mean, yeah, it's fine. Like, it's, I'm not a shows person, really. Like, when I come to the park, it's all about the thrill. But I'm not opposed to, like, having more live entertainment because that keeps people away from the rides, you know?
Yeah.
So, the more people watching shows, the shorter the lines are for me, so. But I do like Come See About Me a lot.
Yeah.
I watched that last season.
I really enjoyed Come See About Me. I see Rylan. I'm hoping I'm saying that name right. Rylan, you're about to go to sleep. Am I the last face you're gonna see before you go to bed? I'm sorry. Anyway, though, hey, it's good to see you. I have never gotten to interview any of the performers, and really that's kind of against the rules to interview any of the performers. I've talked to a few. I have a few that I follow on Instagram, and they talk with me a little bit, but that's more of like a friendly basis. I don't interview them. Given works here, but I also don't interview him. I don't talk to him about.
I'd totally do an interview.
But you're not allowed to.
Well, not at the
I guess
park.
off property
Yeah.
you're allowed to, huh? Yeah. That's a little
I
bit
just
different.
can't give you any information.
Yes.
That I might know.
Okay, now I am a little bit. I'm not sure if this show is this show going this year?
It might be.
Because this is definitely new. The tape or the paint. Is it paint or is it tape? No, that's definitely tape of some sort. But anyway, that's here, and I'm wondering, will that be for dancers? For the what was it? What were they called?
I don't know. The
Swell tones. There we go. The swell tones. Oh, hey. We should go see the Ohio.
You can see it from right here.
All right, coaster team. You're asking the hard-hitting questions. I like it. Corkscrew or Cedar Creek Mine Ride?
Oh, you're making me pick between two of the worst rides in the park, man. Neither. If I could pick one, it would have to be Corkscrew, but that's not saying.
I
it
say,
wins by
yeah.
a margin.
I say Corkscrew wins because it's historic and I like it a lot for that reason. Like this, I don't see this park without this. Like
I can't.
that
It
is,
would be fine.
we need at least these spires. But anyway, Cedar Creek Mine Ride, I would love to see that GCI'd. I think that'd be really cool. All right, so right here from this vantage point, I don't know how many of you guys, I'm sure we have a lot of enthusiasts in the audience that already know this little thing, and this is not confirmed by Cedar Point. It has never been confirmed by Cedar Point, but it does look an awful lot like O-H-I and O, with like a little swirl right through it that then says Ohio, kind of like the state like logo for Ohio itself. So I think that's pretty cool. I just think it's fun to notice, even if it's not like in any way, even if it was completely unplanned by everybody, it's still really fun to know as like a little Easter egg that the fans have come up with to figure out one way or another.
guest services.
Maggot Mother. By the way, what a name. That is fantastic. Maggot Mother, I'm sorry, I didn't know that you were leaving. I've been trying to publicize this live stream for a little while. I'm planning on doing more live streams, so I'll be here after the park closes frequently, because I usually am anyway. So why not spend a little bit of time, directly with you guys while I'm here? I think that's really fun. And then if I get a drink or something too, then I can just make sure that is completely worn off by the time that I leave the park. Which I did get a drink today, but I'm not feeling it already. Like, I haven't been feeling it for a while. Just the sinus headache has not been awesome. Let's get a shot down this midway a little bit. Coaster Cam Thrills, Gatekeeper or Valraven? That's a hard question for me. What do you think?
Striker.
What? No, you got to answer the actual question. You can't wimp out like that.
For me, it would be Gatekeeper.
Gatekeeper?
I'm going to guest services. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Yes. Given is going to guest services for something special here that we're going to show you guys about.
I'm not being a Karen, I promise. This is not a Karen thing. This is actually the exact opposite.
No, this is an awesome thing, and it's something you guys should definitely do here at Cedar Point, but we'll tell you about it in just a little bit. Okay, so Gatekeeper or Valraven?
Gatekeeper all day. But if I had to pick anything else, it'd be Yukon Striker.
That's really hard for me. I like both of them a lot because they're both bird rides. You feel like you're a bird swooping down to get stuff. Like to, get a mouse or something. I think that's always fun. Oh, Sean Leith said, I can see you all walking down the midway on webcam.
Right.
I do think I have to choose Gatekeeper. I like Gatekeeper the best.
See, here's my thing. Like with Valraven and Gatekeeper, I like the vertical drop on Valraven. I think you get some good floater and you're like...
It's not a very long ride.
It's not, but the thing is, like, Gatekeeper just feels like a more complete ride to me because those dive coasters, with the exception of Yukon Striker, which I just rode last week for the first time. It's like a one-trick pony. And I don't know, though, because Griffin's my favorite at Busch Gardens Williamsburg, so it's hard, but Valraven's just my least favorite dive, and I feel like Gatekeeper's the more well-rounded ride in general. So for me, it's Gatekeeper all day.
Oh, this is new, too. This sign, I saw a thing from Tony. They put up this sign. I actually really like that. I think that's very classy looking. It's kind of loud, but that's also part of the midway. Like, that's the way a midway should look. So I think that's kind of cool. I guess back to that question, I do think that Gatekeeper is more fun. Partly even just simply because of the iconic entrance. You could redo Valraven or remake like another ride over Valraven. And I wouldn't miss it as much as the iconic entrance. But not only the entrance for Gatekeeper, but also the views of both the beach and the front midway, I think would be really missed. And it's just cool. Like, it's a very cool joyride. I always say it's a joyride. Like, it's just a very simple, fun ride. About the scariest part is where it flips you upside down extremely high up. That's a little bit intimidating, but still fun. We've got a new bar here. I love the look of Raptor. I still haven't ridden Blue Streak either. I have not been to Holiday World, no. I would love to go to Holiday World. That is a dream of mine, to go to Holiday World, but I've never spent the time or like gas money to get down there. It takes a long time to get down there. And it's not like I do have some friends in Indianapolis I could probably stay with on the way down. But I don't have, like, there's no park on the way down. Like, I couldn't hit Indiana Beach on the way or something like that. So, but there are some options. And I would kind of like to hit Holiday World and then also Kentucky Kingdom this year if it's at all possible. But I'm not making any guarantees on that. That's just something I think would be fun.
Kingdom at least.
Yeah.
And I would love to do Holiday World because I've never been. I've never been to Kentucky Kingdom or Holiday World or Indiana Beach.
It'd be pretty easy to hit Indianapolis for a day, go down and hit Holiday World. Hey everyone. We went dead there for a little bit. I'm sorry. Might happen again. Apparently up here, it seems. Hey, I'm back again. With every cutout, we lose like 10 people. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, Holiday World is only 3 hours from me, and I'm from Indianapolis. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I have some friends on Indy. I live up in northeastern Indiana, though, so I'm about as far away from Holiday World as you can get in Indiana, unfortunately. Yeah, do you think CP? Well, I'm not on Wi-Fi right now. I'm on my 4G or 5G, whatever it is. Let's show you guys what Given is doing right now, though. Given is filling out some appreciation cards. Anyway, I came out here because it wasn't working. You guys should definitely do that. Fill out an appreciation card for people who are doing a great job, you know? That working at Cedar Point, you don't make like massive amounts of money. It's nice if you can have some, and I love that they do this. I didn't know that that was a thing. So there have been several workers who I would definitely have filled out that card for in the past. So I think that's really a cool thing. All right, let's check out the Midway here while we wait for Given to come back out. Let's see here. How long is it from Cedar Point to my residence? It is about 2.5 hours for me to get back to my house. What's a good hotel to stay at during my Cedar Point trip in June? I can answer that in so many different ways, but probably one of them would be, there's, like I said, there's so many of them. I really love one that's in Port Clinton, but it's kind of further away. It's not very far. It's not very close, see. So that's kind of the issue.
You should
Get
write
done?
out compliment cards for your favorite rides associates.
That's what I just told him to do. If, like I said, can you do it for bartenders too?
You can, yeah. Anybody that has a name
works,
tag that
yes.
you've like, if you look at their name tag and they've given you a really good experience, go into guest services, write them out a compliment card, and what they'll do is they'll give them a button that says, "I gave the CP best day experience." They get to wear that on their uniforms.
We're gonna include this on the vlog too, or I'm gonna include that on the vlog too, because I want more people to know about that. People should definitely fill out some, happy time cards for them when you've got a great experience. And like I said, workers don't make the most money. Sometimes they don't live in the most prestigious kind of places that they could possibly live, but they make magic, cool things happen. So this isn't Disney World, it's not magic, but they make fun things happen. So we are on our way back and onto the beach now. Yeah, Maple Inn. Wait, Maple Inn.
That's over by my turf.
That's the one I hate.
Yeah, that's
no,
the one,
don't
that's the
stay
one
at
that
Maple
we-
Inn. Okay,
Or
it's
Mecca
not
Motel, to be fair.
Maple Inn. It's not that bad, but it is crazy loud with a train. That feels like literally it goes right through your door. Like
Try living
it's-
right in
but
front of
yours
the
isn't that bad. I
tracks.
spent the night at your house.
I know.
It's not that bad. At his house, I had a fan on. I was fine. At Maple Inn, I had the fan on, and every time it went by, I was just like, "Oh my word, I'm gonna die!" Like every time, it was so bad. No, Cedar Point is not open right now. It closed at 8 o'clock. So it's right now, like, I guess, like
It is
8:50. Yeah, that would be right. So you can still walk around a little bit to go get your things past opening, and obviously there are still some people that are trickling out. We are just walking back now toward the beach. So a lot of people here in Cedar Point, once you're done, like you'll wait for one ride, you'll ride that as your very last ride, and then still 20 minutes later, people will be trickling out because of that. Because then it may take you 20 minutes to get to your ride, and then you're gonna have to go find wherever your locker was that you stored your things in. So we're just heading out to the beach, over on the Boardwalk entrance. Now, once I go out there, then I'll walk through the beach, through the boardwalk, all the way back up to the front. So I won't enter the park again after that, because obviously I'm not gonna keep workers and maintenance people and stuff like that waiting on me all night here. And they will shut the gates eventually. But like I said, get out to Hotel Breakers and the other hotels, Lighthouse Point and stuff like that out here also.
What if I start vlogging?
Do it.
What should I say?
Vlog whatever you want. I'll video you.
We're getting the live stream vlog. Okay.
Yeah, the live stream
Trent's
vlog.
doing the live stream right now, y'all. Let's go. But so that's
You guys get
that's
an
kind of the
inside
end
edition
our-
of Given.
That's kind of the end of our day here at Cedar Point. Like I said, we were only here for about 2 hours, but it was fun. He rode 4 rides, I rode 3.
Because he was too wimpy to ride corkscrew.
I had a whole high noon that I didn't
You had like
finish
half, like this much left.
I
Yeah.
hate that ride. I'm not riding corkscrew. So you can have all the fun you want on that. But yeah, that's going to wrap up our day at Cedar Point. So we're on our way out to the beach now. I feel like we're getting some kind of vlogception.
Absolutely.
Is it vlogception?
It's
Is it live stream section?
Vlog live stream section.
It is something. That's what it is. So
That's a good way to describe it. It's something.
it's something. Vlog is a mess, according to you and your last one. So, yeah, I mean, it's not over yet. I don't plan on ending the vlog just yet. But,
Sorry. Get out, mate. Way.
but yeah, it's been fun. It was a good 2 hours. Like I said, we spent about an hour in the bar upstairs in the Grand Pavilion, but it was fun. We rode some rides. We had a good time. That's what matters, right?
Yep.
So, yeah, let's go out to the beach now.
Oh, let's actually check this out.
I want to present it.
Yeah. So for those of you, I'm sure you've all seen the boardwalk by now. On multiple vlogs. This was, I think, my fastest growing vlog ever, the initial look at this. But hey, are these seats new?
Those?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I don't remember ever seeing these before. I don't know if they're new or not. Let me know down the live chat if you want to, whether they're new. If you get stuck, I'm just gonna leave you here and laugh at you. Okay, let's go.
Ow.
Okay, so somebody asked in the chat, how did Given and I meet? We met last year because he just sent me a DM and said, do you want to do a collab sometime? So I checked out what he was doing, and it was mostly like similar types of stuff. So it's like, yeah, let's go do it. And that was the plan for last year anyway. You'll notice that I met a lot of people last year. That was very intentional. And I hope to maybe meet some more this year. And really, I have already. But yeah, like
But Trent and I are besties.
yeah,
So
we hit it off a lot. So I love meeting a lot of people, but then it was like it just was easy to keep hanging out with Given. So we do it. But yeah, you'll see there are other people that I enjoy hanging out with also. So I love having like a Cedar Point family where we just kind of hang out here. That's fun both personally, and I kind of believe that like a rising tide floats all ships, so especially on YouTube. So, the more of us that are vlogging and doing fun things out here and we run into each other and stuff like that, just makes it easier for you guys to find more people to hang out with here in the parks, and I think that's fun. Doodle chocolate chip, you missed me. Mick and me is back. He said, what's going on, guys?
I miss my thirsty boyfriend in the chat.
Will that horse be filling out a compliment card for Given's dance earlier? That was what Planner Brittany said. I've missed a whole bunch of your comments, guys. If you want to, say them again. Or if you want to leave a super chat, go ahead and do that, and it'll stay up on my screen longer, so I'll be more likely to actually say something about it. And I'll make a point of making sure that I talk about any super chats. If you guys want to, you certainly don't have to. The Boardwalk! It's backwards now. I don't like that. You want to present it? He's still dancing over there.
I'm still into you. I'm still.
Oh no, it is shut.
into you.
Can we even get out?
Vielleicht. Ja, es üben.
I actually have never experienced this, guys. I've never seen this locked before. We can still go out to the beach. We just might have to go up to the front.
Even after all this time, I'm into you.
I don't know. Can we get out?
We're trapped. There's a lot.
Yeah. All right. Let's go around back to the front, and then we'll walk around.
I gotta pee again.
We are going out to the front, so I guess we just should have gone out through the front. Oh yeah, we'll take the other entrance. If you guys didn't know, there are other ways that you can walk through. Mom Survival just said, how many beers has Given had? But we had them like 3 hours ago. Like, it couldn't be 3 hours.
Like
I've
an hour
only,
and a half ago.
yeah, an hour and a half, yeah.
But
Now-
we ain't going anywhere until Gibby feels better.
Yes. Now, I did see on here, on the old concept art for this area, there were like sidewalks that were going through this park. This park was like an area that was made to like walk through and kind of have some pretty stuff in it. So I'm a little bit surprised it hasn't turned into that like at all. I do think it's nice to have some green area, but it is kind of like, it would be really cool if it was more functional green area. So we'll see, maybe someday.
Ride right here.
Or another ride here, yeah.
I want like a ride like right here.
Yeah, this would
Plenty
be,
of room.
I mean, I would think that's what the plan is, to eventually turn this into some sort of a ride. Who knows what, but something.
My whole thing, I really don't understand the relocation of Matterhorn and Scrambler because like they were fine where they were at. They could have got new flat rides in general to put like right here.
Unless they're planning to do something in that area.
It could be, but here's what my friend Jake has to say about it. Okay, like this isn't his prediction, or it's not my prediction. It's his prediction. He thinks they're gonna relocate Railblazer at California Great America to where Matterhorn and Scrambler used to be, because that park's shuttering in like 10 years or whatever. And I said maybe, but I would have rather seen new flat rides in this area than what they currently have instead of relocating Matter Scrambler. It just doesn't make sense. I don't know, but I would like to see something new because the one thing that Cedar Point is lacking in right now the most is the flat ride department. They've got the coasters, they got the thrills. We need some flats because I just got back from Canada's Wonderland and they have one of the best collections of flat rides I have ever seen and ridden. So that's what I got to say about it.
You know, though, well, I guess here, it's amazing the amount of rides. Like, if you actually count up the amount of rides that Cedar Point has, it's a ton. But yeah, maybe we don't have the most state-of-the-art, like, flat rides.
They've got, they got Maxair, they've got Windseeker, Skyhawk. Those are, like, the big three. Well, Power Tower 2, I guess the big four. I just think, like, they could do better, especially after seeing what Canada's Wonderland has to offer. I was like literally blown away by their flat collection.
Well, I hope there's no... Oh, well, if it's practice rescues and search on the beach, then, I mean, that worries me less, but I hope there's no real need for, like, an actual rescue happening out on the beach.
I'm stopping at this restroom, too.
Okay, perfect. Mick and me, you said, why does the boardwalk look like a traveling carnival at a county fair?
Exactly.
Well, okay, apparently he thinks it does. I think it looks very old school, which I suppose would end up looking kind of like a traveling fair. But this is what an old Midway looks like. Like, if you go to Indiana Beach, it looks the same way also. And that's not because they were going for an old, or like an old school traveling, fair. That's just because they were trying to create something that looks, or that's just because that's what ended up happening. Because it is old. It is an old boardwalk area. Now, this place has done a lot more, replacing old rides and doing things like that. So someday I think they'll end up making it look that way too. But I can't tell if it's me or you, but the stream is breaking up. Is the stream breaking up for anyone else? I don't doubt that it is. And it probably will break up again more up at the front too. But let me know if it's happening badly for everyone. I mean, honestly, there's not a lot that I can do about it. I'm just waiting on Given to go to the bathroom. Now I feel bad that we're still here because it's been too long. One thing I will say also for this area, the fact that you have like such a nice pavilion. I know you can't really see the pavilion right now, but that is a very permanent space that looks like it really grounds this area. Obviously, everything else really could be just something that you would set up for a county fair. But you can't set up the pavilion on the end or the pavilion down here in the middle of this boardwalk. So I do think that's kind of cool. But obviously, like, these things are all things you'd have at a county fair also. Like I said, guys, we're walking up to the front of the park now. So I will probably break up, but I will come back to you on the beach. So if it totally cuts out and I can't get it to restart, just look for another live stream. It'll be coming up in just a second because we are going to go out on the beach also. But if it keeps working, then that's awesome too. Dom data, I think we are the only guys at the park right now. As a matter of fact, I think a lot, not all, but a lot of the employees are gone too. I don't recommend this because I was planning on leaving out the side. So I actually feel kind of bad that we're still here. But hey, that doesn't mean I won't look in here. arcade, kids stuff. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big fan of it either, but it is a thing that's happening. Oh, and Amazing Mirrors. Hey, I'm into that. That's cool. I mean, I probably won't do it, but I think that's kind of fun. Nope. You're such a curmudgeonly young man.
Johnny Rockets was better.
I would rather have more places to eat. I agree.
I feel like there's enough places to eat. They just need to stack them.
Well, yes, but variety is the spice of life. And there's no Mac Shack anymore either.
Stupid.
Yeah.
I love Mac Shack.
I know. Now, I'm hoping I can get out, especially since I'm not an employee. I don't want to go out through the employee entrance, and if I would have to, I'll have to cut out.
Put it in your pocket. Be like, we didn't do this.
I think I see that the gates are still open, so like the fence isn't down. I think I could be wrong. The merry-go-round is still playing. Yeah, it is kind of fun to see the park empty.
I get to see it every night.
Yeah. He's here very late.
I am.
Like
11
3
p.m.
a.m.
to 7:30 a.m.
Yeah.
But it's my night off, so
So not tonight.
not tonight or tomorrow night. I get this. This is my Friday and Saturday, is what it is. But
That's a good way of describing it. Point Plaza. Oh, the gates are down. Uh-oh. Oh, no, they're not. I see people walking through right there in the middle.
they're down.
Are they? Oh, shoot.
Put it in your
Okay.
pocket.
Now I'll go talk to security. I don't want to do anything I'm not allowed to do. I got stuck inside. Is there any way for me to get out?
Yeah, you go out that way.
Okay. Okay. Okay, you guys are going in my pocket for this, so just be aware. Oh. All right, guys. So I have heard people say they've gotten rid of the tables but they haven't gotten rid of the tables. It looks, I mean, obviously they got rid of a large area where you can see stuff. But you still can get back here to these picnic tables here. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I've had some people in my comments saying they've been very upset about that. So there are options for you. What in the world? I have never seen this. No, but look at this. Why are all my faces down there? Can you get rid of that? I'm a boomer, guys.
There you go.
I don't know what you did. I kept pressing buttons and I was like, that's not working. All right. Sorry about that hiatus in my pocket. I just don't want to show, backstage areas at Cedar Point, especially. If you guys, I know Cedar Point can be pretty sensitive about that kind of stuff. And the security guy did see me on my phone and all that. I don't know if he knew that I was vlogging though, or live streaming. So I just don't want to have that be an issue if there is any issue with that. So don't know exactly, but I try to be as sensitive as I can be. All right, reconnect.
I want to join the live stream.
I can't because I didn't press that for this one. You want to start your own though on the beach?
Possibly.
It's on a delay. Oh. I could answer what question, Daniel?
We're gonna go that way.
Oh, oops. I was thinking that was where I was. Drew, what's my favorite ride at Kings Island?
Banshee.
I do really like Banshee, but I don't think that, I don't know, it might be my favorite. My first time at Kings Island, Banshee was hands down my favorite. But I think it's changed now. I think I have done Son of Beast. Yes. That was years ago.
You did
Yeah.
the loop and everything?
Yep.
Woo.
There was a
That's
loop.
credit I don't have.
It would have been like 2006. So it would have had the loop then, right?
Probably.
When they get rid of the loop. No, it would have been earlier than that. It would have been 7th grade when I was there for like a music days thing. So I was in school. Okay, maintenance starts to check rides at what time? Right now they start to check rides? Okay. So Daniel, I think you said you thought it was at 5 a.m. That's not what Gibby's telling us anyway.
No, we're out there all night.
Yeah.
Like me, personally, working in maintenance, we're literally there from hard close open, really, and even during the day.
Going out onto Cedar Point Beach. I have to get out here, guys. Although the flies are going to be horrendous. I've gotten hit in the face multiple times today on rides. And we only did 4 rides, but got hit in the face multiple times on rides with flies and things like that. But it's beach time and I'm still sweaty, so it's time for open shirt, not your normal guy. They do 5 a.m. for Carowinds. People out here on the beach. It's not really a warm night. It is a sweaty night, at least for me, because of the run that I did. I do love getting this many steps in, though, throughout the day. It's always fun. I wonder how many I'm at right now. I'm not going to do it, but I am going to. You guys bear with for just a second. Please give us a history of the beach/boardwalk. I actually would love to do a history of the beach/boardwalk, and I've been doing some research on it. But that's more of a research heavy kind of a video. Uh, the beach/boardwalk, I think it actually was, like, this was where the attractions were. Like, there would have been swings out here on the water right in front of Hotel Breakers at one point, where as you went around, you would actually, like, go into the waves on the swings, which I think is really cool. But that's just not, like, obviously somewhere along the way they changed to a different model of needing the stuff inside the park, so that then you could, instead of paying per person or per ride, you were paying for your entrance into the park, and then you could ride whatever you wanted to just by standing in line for it. Hey Clarence, welcome to the channel. How many days do you think you need to successfully enjoy the Cedar Point trip? Ooh, good question.
2 to 3.
Yeah, okay. I would say you could never have too many days. And it really depends on what you want to do. So if you are coming just for coasters, I would say 2 or 3 days. And the reason why I'd say 3 is I do think it's worthwhile to have at least one day that's kind of a restful day if you're on a vacation. You know, bring your family and come hang out here. That's like the perfect place. So spend a day taking in as many coasters as you possibly can. The next day, come to the beach and hang out here, hang out in your hotel, lounge a little bit, allow yourself some relaxation, because a lot of us on vacations don't take that relaxation. Like, that's something I don't do. I never relax when I come here, or at least a lot of times I don't. And I would always feel like, not just here, but like at Disney World, anywhere, I would feel this constant desire to, like, do every single thing I possibly can. And a lot of times it's nice to have a full day that's just your day to relax. On the beach or at your hotel or whatever. Go to the pool. And if you have kids, then that's doubly important, because kids usually like the pool more than they like anything else that you could possibly do, no matter how expensive your trip is. Or at least that's my experience with my daughter. There's the gate where we just were, where we couldn't get out. I'm not bitter at all. No, that's fine. Cedar Point's got to do what they need to do. Look at all the birds. Low key, high key, I want to run through all the birds.
I mean, you can. Nobody's gonna stop you.
So yeah, do that. If you want to do a water park, then I'd say add another day on. I think you could easily spend a week here, especially with, like, Put-in Bay. Take Put-in Bay, or take the Jet Express out to Put-in Bay or Kelly's Island, and then over to Put-in Bay. And that's something really fun also. So there are lots of things you could do. You could easily spend a week hanging out here at Cedar Point and not really break a sweat on that. So I think that's really fun. Let's see. I would like to stay at, I'm assuming you're talking about lighthouse cabins. I think that would be really fun, but I haven't yet. So maybe someday, maybe this year even, I don't know. Um, we'll have to see what I'm able to accomplish on Patreon and um, stuff like that. But right now, whatever I'm making on Cedar Point on my YouTube channel, I'm sinking into student loans, trying to pay that stuff off so that this becomes more of a longevity and sustainable kind of a thing for me, so that you guys can enjoy even more content eventually. Here's all the people coming, a bunch of crazy teens. It's maybe a little bit cold, but I mean, who can judge? I have my shirt open, so I can't judge. Are you going to Perkins right now? No, we are not going to Perkins right now. We're just hanging out. Um, Man, there are tons of people in the pool and the hot tub too. Okay, so last year I stayed here on Breakers, or I stayed here at Breakers for a little while. That was really, really fun, but I didn't get to stay here during the year. Um, and none of the hot tubs were open except for the one inside. But very few people were here, so it was nice. But as an adult staying here, I feel like it would be kind of miserable, low key, because you have teenagers in every orifice of the pools. So there's no like romantic, nice adult pool where you can hang out. It's just,
You can in Muffleheads in the water park.
yeah, but there you can, yeah.
Yeah.
But you don't have to stay here to go to Muffleheads.
Right.
So it's just you're spending a lot of money, and there's no like nice quiet place where like Sawmill Creek was very, very quiet. Yeah, we can go sit by the fire. Although I also wanted to go see if Betty's working. Let's go in real fast, yeah. And then we'll go sit by the fire. It doesn't look like it. But we'll see. She could be in the back. Or she could just be staying at Sawmill, which seems like it would not be a bad choice. I have not been in here for a live stream yet, so. I do love the rotunda here. Yeah, I don't see Betty at the surf lounge. Someone asked if Betty would be here. I do kind of hope she's here later, but if not, I'll go visit her at Sawmill Creek at some point. That's a nice place too. All right, let's go out. You want to start a live stream?
I can.
All right, guys, I'm going to end the live stream here. Actually, let's go outside and we can talk about it. Actually, should we sit by the fire real fast? And then we'll...
Yeah, why not?
What are the best days to meet ladies at the park? I don't know. I'm famously unsuccessful with the ladies, so I am your wrong man for that. All right, let's get out by the
Oh yeah.
by the fire here.
Oh yeah, auf Deutsch.
All right. I do love coming to hang out here, and it's a really nice night to sit by the fire, so that's really fun. Anyway, though, I'm going to try not to disturb people too much, so I'm going to walk over here just a little bit. But thank you guys so much for watching tonight, and please, if you haven't been here before, please press that subscribe button, stuff like that. Given is going to start a live stream, I think. Is that
I
right?
guess, yeah.
So go check out Given's channel, and that's where I'm going to send you to next. So he's at Given Taylor on YouTube. You guys know him. You guys love him. Go check him out. And we're going to both be there just hanging out here on the beach for a little while also before it's time for us to go. So thank you guys so much for watching, and let's go.